couple of years ago, Ken and I both started riding, and I live out Northern Beaches way, and we saw the Townsville to Cairns Bike Ride head off. And from there, one morning we're out riding and training, and we thought about the idea of getting some kids from Heatley and Vincent together and making a difference and being part of this ride.
He had these lumps here, and I took him to the doctors, and he said it was an ear infection, and it was the lymph nodes. And he took some antibiotics, and they didn't go away. And then he came to me late at night, and he said, "There's something wrong with my face." And I said, "Just go back to bed. We're seeing a specialist in the morning." He said it all went well, but there's a twist. He said he's got leukemia. And he said, "There's no chance of it not being leukemia. And don't worry, because he's got a 60% chance of living." One day, we'd had a really rough time. You know, Hunter came very close to not making it. And then after 2 months, about 8 weeks in hospital, one morning at 4 a.m. he started screaming and screaming, and he didn't stop. And his legs, his back, his legs, and from the legs down. And we found out they had osteonecrosis from the waist down, and which is bone death.
Having been through 2 years of hell with Hunter, you know, and having him claw back to a point where he's living a good life again, to know that that time length can be reduced, to know the side effects can be minimised, to know that, you know, eventually maybe it could be avoided. It gives me great hope, not only for him, if anything ever happens, you know, touch wood down the line, but to any other family that has, you know, that has a child that maybe falls victim to something like leukemia or any other cancer for that matter. You know, it's the work that these brilliant minds of the CCIA are doing that I think is going to, you know, just change people's lives. And, you know, they've already changed ours. The question is, I guess, how many more can they change?
This year is 15 years of the Townsville to Cairns Bike Ride. What an amazing achievement, 15 years of riding for kids. Through your efforts, through riding for kids over every one of these 15 years, the dollars that have been raised by this exceptional ride is over $4 million. I love this ride, and I love what you do for our research for the kids and their families. 15 years on, $4 million, survival rates going up. It's a wonderful story, and I know that I'll be there this year, and I want to see all of you and make this the best ride we've ever had. Good on you. Riding for kids, it's the best thing we can do. Thanks.